Oh, okay. Happy Tuesday.
No, I'm just
No,
playing.
please,
That's
no. I hate all of that.
Oh, you see that spike? Just one spike.
Is that from your clapping? No, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's actually no. It's when I yelled top.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, which one am I'm on the bottom one?
You
okay,
are number 2.
I'm always at the bottom.
Oh, I was gonna cheers you, but I feel like real.
Cheers to being the bottom. Yeah.
Today we're taking another Tuesday off with Clyde A. Saurus.
Hello, I'm back.
He's a motherfucking meme expert, and also we've been good friends for quite a while. I feel like I just really need to lean, even though I know it's a wide angle lens, so I could be like over here and I'd be good. But
To be honest, though,
this just feels right.
yeah, it also brings us closer. Like when we leaned in together, we're like, yes, we're not afraid to be homos, but he's straight.
I just stared at the camera for too long. I just sat there like this, like
Panded it on your face.
yeah, I'll do that. Anyway,
Like I said, I'm a meme expert. I know what's.
yeah, you need to help me edit one
I
episode
told
and just
you, like literally. All right, you know what? I'm gonna release a video on my channel in probably like I don't know, maybe a month. It's gonna take
going
me.
hard on the promotion here.
It's gonna be a while. It's not gonna be easy because of the editing I have to do. But it's also because I'm gonna have to screen record everything I do and then record audio for it because my screen recording and then my audio is gonna take up too much RAM on my PC.
I get that.
Yeah. So like I have a 4 RAM fucking laptop I have to use to edit my videos.
A whole 4 RAMs.
Yeah, 4 RAM.
That's 4
gigabytes of RAM. My phone has 8 gigabytes. That's the difference, okay? My phone can run Dead by Daylight if you ever played that game. And my fucking computer
Do you
cannot.
play that on your phone?
Yeah, I have it on my
fucking God.
phone. I have it on my PlayStation. I have it on my computer, but I can't play it until my gaming computer gets fixed. I bought that game 2 times because the mobile version's free. So if you like Dead by Daylight or you've never played it, you can try for free on mobile. I will tell you, it's a lot different in controls, but it's just as fun.
It sounds awful on mobile, to be honest.
Honestly, a lot of people hate it because of the controls.
I can imagine.
I high ranked in like 3 weeks compared to like console, which took me 2 months to get to where I am.
Shit.
I just now hit rank 8. If you guys want to check out my stream, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to do, because it's now cross-platform, so if you have it on Xbox, you can play with me.
Tomorrow, as in the day this uploads, or tomorrow from the day we're recording this? Because by the time this uploads, that'll be long over.
Oh, you're right. It'll probably, you know what? It'll be Tuesday when this goes up. I usually try and live stream on Thursdays or Fridays. That's normally when I do it. So if you're wanting to check out some Dead by Daylight, I just became a rank 8, which honestly, if you're a Dead by Daylight fan, you know rank doesn't really fucking matter. But it makes me proud to see my number is purple instead of green.
Let me help you out here for a second. If you follow Clydosaurus on Twitter,
What shit? I just bumped my
you motherfucker. I'm trying to help you out here. Follow him on Twitter. You can tweet when you're about to go live.
Oh, you're right.
People can follow you and then go on Twitch and see. Just you goddamn motherfuckers just need to listen.
Also, if you guys want to see anything other than Dead by Daylight, you should let me know because it's like the only game I stream because it's the only time I get 1 viewer.
We're gonna build that up for you, man.
Oh, dude, I hope so. If I
Tweet
get
some
more than
shit.
1 viewer on my fucking stream, I would be so happy. I'd literally get, if I got 2 viewers, I was ecstatic that day. You know?
I mean, yeah, no, I get it.
I get even happier when people comment because I'm like, oh shit, interaction. I can talk.
Right.
Because sometimes
like,
I'm
oh my
streaming.
God, someone's there.
Sometimes I stream by myself, and sometimes I have friends to talk to.
No. Sometimes you stream with Wilson, and sometimes you have other people.
Oh, you're right. It took me a minute to get the reference. I was like, that's old as fuck. I don't think half the audience that's probably watching this will understand the Wilson reference.
Okay, Wilson was from volleyball.
Okay, it's not funny when you explain a meme.
No, it's not the meme. It's just I'm explaining that he's a volleyball.
Oh, yeah, he is a volleyball.
He's also a character in Don't Starve, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He's the guy that grows the big beard.
Yeah.
He's like the average character.
Wilson!
By the way, me and Yo-Yo played that like about a week or 2 ago. You know, it's just been a while because I quit playing games on my old computer because it was garbage, and then I set up Steam on my new computer, and it works great. And it's also one of the few games that works with Catalina because it's fucking garbage. Don't download the new Mac OS.
Don't do it. Don't download Windows 10 either.
Yeah,
If you can avoid it, avoid Windows 10. It's just.
I'm sure they'll update it eventually to get like Because it's like the new Mac OS can't play like 32-bit games or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like,
that's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but Don't Starve Together works. But anyway, we started playing that a little while back, and there's so many more characters now. And then we already had mods that gave us like 7 or 8 new characters on top of that. So I was just like, there's fucking everything to choose from. Oh my god.
Do you guys live stream this or record it?
We've been thinking about recording gaming videos, just like not even like maybe once a month, and just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Like this kind of thing is very easy to do. We could do 4 in a day, and then have one for every week for the next month and a half, or like whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's that simple. Also, but like at the same time, streaming's just as easy. Yeah. And if you clip up your streams and put them on like different websites as well.
And that's the thing. I don't know if we really want to do like just a nonstop 3-hour video, or if we want to do like kind of the best of kind of clips.
See, all right, so this is what I'm planning. This is planning, by the way, so don't get your hopes up. I don't know if I can do this because I don't know how to rip my videos off of Steam. Or not Steam, sorry, Twitch. Mm-hmm. But I use my videos on Twitch, so I don't know if I can rip my videos off to do best of. But I do know there's a way to clip Twitch videos, but I haven't figured out how they can do it.
Just get like OBS or ScreenFlow or one of those, and just record your screen.
Yeah, but I'm streaming off a PlayStation 4. I can't download that stuff. Like if I had I have OBS on my laptop, but like I said, I can't run that and play the game.
Right.
Like my RAM can't handle screen recording and the game.
Okay.
I tried using OBS and all that, which it works great when my gaming PC was still alive and not ruined because of some memory problems because I let a virus get in there. Thank you, Kiss Anime, before you got banned. Thank you, Japan, for avenging me.
Anyway, fucking assholes. I love Kiss Anime until they ruined my fucking computer. Jesus.
Go to click play and they put a fucking ad there, bitch.
They're trying to make their money.
Yeah. That's why I got a virus. Honestly, I don't think it was actually Kiss Anime. I think I downloaded like when Fortnite was first becoming popular, and I didn't know how computers worked very well. I think I downloaded the wrong Fortnite file.
I did
probably do it. Because I tried downloading it, and it didn't work, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think to check my files or nothing, so I went and downloaded real Fortnite from the actual website.
Yeah, it's free.
So don't have to.
Yeah, I know.
It was free. That's why I was like, how come I'm on this site? What was the creator of the game? I found out Epic Games actually gave out Super Meat Boy for free whenever I got my fucking Fortnite edition. I got Super Meat Boy as well, and I got to play that for the first time.
Nice.
It was nice.
I didn't tell you some shit.
What is that shit?
Mic adjustment. Anyway, when I saw the initial trailers for Fortnite before it was Battle Royale, I saw it and I was like, this game looks fucking cool. You build up a giant, massive fortress, and then you protect it from zombies, which was the original game. It was a PvE, or a 4-player, and you were on like a relatively big map.
So kind of like 7 Days to Die.
Pretty similar, yeah.
Okay.
Where it's like you'd have to go and like find some sort of object, like it was like a electronic part or something like that, and then it's like, okay, set up a generator here because zombies are coming, and you gotta set up your defenses and shit, and then you'd do that, and you'd have like 3 minutes or whatever to build your little shit. And
so like a tower defense game.
Almost. It was like tower defense, except I'm sorry, it's bugging me. It was like tower defense, except really you didn't have like turrets or anything like that. You had like the spikes on the ground and shit like that. You'd have like little traps, but you were doing all of the shooting, and you just had to survive for 10 minutes or whatever, and then it got pretty chaotic toward the end, and then at the end you get in this little van and you fucking fly away.
Plants vs. Zombies.
No.
Did you not play the console version of that?
I did.
Because it sounds exactly like that. You set up. I mean, the only difference is you could set up like fucking turrets and shit, like because they're plants.
Yeah.
But you yourself would run around and shoot the zombies.
It is kind of like that.
And set up like your own protection and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original Fortnite. We're back now.
The original Fortnite, was, like I said before, was Battle Royale. Was just that where you like ran around in this relatively open world kind of thing, and you had to go collect some shit, and it was just like a zombie shooter that was like co-op.
Really?
And yeah, and like that looked fucking cool. And the way they originally showed it was like you're building fucking forts out of like car parts and shit. So it's like you'd go and like pull the doors off of cars, and that'd be like part of your wall or something like that. And I was like, this looks really interesting. And that was like long before they had gameplay. So either my brother or me, one of us, like pre-ordered it for like $10.
Yeah, it was not very expensive.
Yeah, but it wasn't free, which bothered me because they're like, oh yeah, you get all this cool stuff for the story mode, and then it's like if we add a multiplayer, tough shit. And now it's all multiplayer. I don't think they even have the original game.
They do have
They do have it on there?
They do have multiplayer story mode. You have to buy it. It's $20 now. But you can buy it. And I think you can get a bundle package where you buy it, like the story mode and the season pass for that month.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't know, man. It just bothered me because I was like, this game looks really cool for just the fucking PvE shit where you're like shooting zombies, and now it's like everyone just plays Battle Royale, and I'm like, but that isn't as cool to me. I want to fucking play the zombie shit.
Right. I miss zombie games like that. Like Left 4 Dead and shit was like my jam as a kid.
It's weird. Like I feel like Left 4 Dead did not age well for me. Cause like I go back and play it now, and I'm not nearly as enthusiastic.
Well, to me, honestly, it's mostly nostalgia keeping it alive for me, but also because I played it so much as a kid. When I go back to it now, it's just as easy as back then.
Right.
Because like I played that game with my brother religiously. Like we would literally sit there. He was way better at the game than I was too. And now I'm like, I was always afraid to play it by myself, which is the reason I didn't do it, because I didn't know how I'd handle zombies coming at me at all angles by myself.
Right.
It wasn't until I started achievement hunting on that game I started to get more courage and play it by myself. But the achievements are fucking outrageous.
Oh, yeah.
One of them, you have to one-shot the witch, which is a fucking bitch to do, by the way, with one shot in the head to get it, and it's called Crowned. My brother told me you have to sneak up on the witch, which is impossible, and shoot her in the head with the best shotgun in the game in one shot. You have to get right up on her before she gets alerted.
Yep.
And that is the hardest shit. He got it so easily. I was playing the round where he got it every time when we had to re-download the game because something fucked up. He'd sit there and he'd be like, all right, I got to get this one real quick. In one specific map, he could do it every time because he knew where the witch spawned.
Right.
Now, I have PC version now, which is a lot different than the console version. PC version is very more random and also has a lot more shit. Especially if you have Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2. I bought both in the bundle package for like $10.
Yeah.
And Left 4 Dead 2 has all the old maps and DLC with it when I bought it in the bundle pack.
Yeah.
So that made it even better. So that means all Left 4 Dead 1, their characters and game, like maps, were there along with the DLC for 1 and 2.
Right.
So I got to play all of those. And Left 4 Dead 1's so much harder with all the new zombies.
Oh, I bet.
Because like the old zombies were good for those maps because that's what they were built for. And then the new maps are good for the new zombies. But when you swap the two with zombies, or you have both sets of zombies in both maps, it is a fucking nightmare. Right. It was like, it's so bad that I don't think I can ever play expert mode ever again.
Oh.
I played expert mode quite a bit when I was younger, but it wasn't like I was good at it. I would barely survive or I would lose every time. And it was one of those things where I just wasn't good enough. And now I'm playing it and I'm good enough to get to advanced, and I beat it on advanced, but not quickly. I have to take my time because the faster you beat a map, the less zombies you deal with. On the easy modes, that's fine. On the hard modes, when you have to deal with more special infected, good fucking luck. I wanted to speed run that game. I was like so close to live streaming me speed running that game to get all the achievements as fast as possible. Like uninstalling, reinstalling to get all the achievements.
Yeah.
Or clearing it out. I don't know how Steam works.
I don't know if you can do that necessarily.
You can clear out your trophies to redo them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything bonus for you, but I know there's a way to clear out your trophies and do them again.
Okay.
And if there's not, I'm going to make a new account, rebuy the game. Actually, no, I can just, on Steam, you can just sync a family account together and you can buy the game.
I think so, yeah.
One time, and the other person just can't be online. So if I have 2 accounts going, I just think I found a loophole in my own system. Hey, Steam, if you're watching, don't fix that. I need this.
I was going to say, I remember we went back and tried, Yo-Yo and I tried World War Z. Because it was on the Xbox Game Pass thing, which is like...
Yeah, it's like the PlayStation Plus Pass.
It's like Netflix, where you just get a bunch of games you can download and play for however much a month.
No, that's not at all what PlayStation Plus is.
Okay.
PlayStation Plus is your online pass that gives you free games every month.
Okay, yeah, Xbox has something similar.
Xbox Live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But yeah, they have the Games Pass, where it's like, I think it's like 15 or 20 a month. And to me, it's not worth it because I like to play games for the long haul. Like I'll sit and play a game for 100 hours and not feel bad. That would be kind of ridiculous to have one game and you can play 300 at any time you want on Game Pass. But I remember Yo-Yo and I got it because it was a holiday deal and we got 3 months for like $1. And it was fucking awesome because it was like, hey, we paid $1 and we get 3 months of like 300 different fucking games. So we ran through like Gears 5 and Gears 4 and, just a bunch of random shit that we got to. And
that sounds dope.
It was fun. We started World War Z and we got through like 3 levels and we're like, this is like Left 4 Dead, but kind of shit. It's like, it's not bad necessarily, but, and it's got those cool moments where like the zombies are like climbing up each other to get up the walls and shit, like from the movie.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, it was like not bad, but it was just kind of like, I don't know, man. It reminds me too much of Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2, but it's not nearly as good. And looking back on it now, I don't really like Left 4 Dead as much as I used to. So World War Z sucked. That game was like, fuck it.
I never actually had a chance to play it, but my brother I think bought it or had it.
World War Z?
Yeah, I never got a chance to play it because it just looked like garbage. And I saw the movie and I was like, eh.
Yeah, the movie was not good. The book is interesting.
The movie was good until the wall scene where the zombies climbed
kind of
up.
ruined it?
That ruined because it was so obvious CGI.
Yeah.
Like they honestly could have done a better CGI job for the amount of money they spent on this movie.
Right.
I saw Avatar, the Blue People one. I know what kind of things you can do with CGI. I've seen what you can do with CGI. And World War Z came out way after that.
There is no other Avatar movie.
Not yet. Pretty sure they're going to make an Avatar The Last Airbender on Netflix one, right? No, they oh, did you hear about that?
No.
The people who were originally working on the Netflix series one stopped working on it. They wrote a letter and everything online. I think it's on Twitter. No,
they're not going to make a live action one?
They left the project. So there might be a live action one, but they left the people that were going to work on it left the project.
So it's going to suck.
They don't know. They were like, it was going in a direction that we weren't really, we were like, we had a vision and it was going our way for a bit. And now it's like, it's not working out. And I just had to leave the project for my own benefit, my mental health and stuff. And I was like, really, oh, okay. Well, that guy needed his mental health to be first priority over this show because he didn't want to ruin it. Right. So like, I don't know what Netflix is going to do. I don't know if they're going to release it. I don't know if they're going to put it on hold, if they're going to actually go through with it and do what the envisioned directors wanted, or if they're going to, just pull what someone else did that we're not going to mention because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's one of those things where, like, we were talking about this not long ago about video game developers, and, there's, like, the shitty ones like EA as publishers.
Yeah.
And then there's the really good ones like Bethesda as publishers, not developers.
Yeah, they're publishers. They're not the developers. You should blame the developers.
Fallout is not good anymore. Elder Scrolls is But
is it really?
Doom is a phenomenal series. Prey was phenomenal. If I'm not mistaken, both of those were published by Bethesda. Those games are great.
Those are wonderful games. Also, I will say EA did release a couple of good games, and they were the Harry Potter games. You ever played?
Think about how long ago that was.
I know it was forever ago. That was before it was
just
straight up.
They were good for a long time.
It was pretty good up until they just started doing only sports stuff.
Yeah.
And like they have a couple. I think they had a couple. They did the Star Wars thing, and that's what fucked them over.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I will say, what's the opposite of? No, you know what? I'll go with the word peak. Peak bad for EA for me was the release of Titanfall 2. Because Titanfall 2 is one of my...
That's a tough one.
I think Titanfall 2 is my favorite first-person shooter of all time. It is a good-ass game. I highly recommend you play it. It's got a cool story. It's got a cool concept. It's fucking Gundam Armored Core shit, but then it's a first-person shooter. It's got some parkour in it. It's fucking cool.
If you're not into Gundams, you're not going to like it. Trust me. I already hate it.
No, it's cool.
I don't like Gundams.
Well, I mean, it's
or
fucking,
those animes.
It's not anime though. It's just fucking giant robots that you get in and you can fucking shoot shit.
I think the only Gundam game I would actually like is the mini golf version.
I'm gonna make you play fucking Titanfall 2 right after this.
After this?
Yeah.
All right.
Like immediately after this.
All right, immediately after this, I guess I'm gonna experience what Titanfall 2 is actually like.
It's really good.
Other than like the robot porn, I think it is.
It's
like the dubstep of games, right? Just robots fucking each other.
No, it's cool. But the reason why I bring them up though is because it was published by EA, which is unfortunate because it was also EA was also publishing one of the Battlefield games around the same time.
Oh yeah.
So they released, I think it was like Call of Duty was released, and then Titanfall was released, and then Battlefield was released. And Titanfall was like not a very known series because it hasn't been around nearly as long as either of those. And so it's like, of course, people weren't going to buy it because they released all in the same. I think it was like within the same like 2-week span.
Wait, but EA doesn't own Black Ops.
No. They don't. But
Yeah.
they own, or they were publishing DICE's game, Battlefield,
Okay.
and which that was competing with Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So they
like,
just kind of threw Titanfall in the middle of that and just hoped it worked. It's like, of course it didn't.
That's a
fucking
marketing. That's a marketing don't right there.
Yeah.
Like, all right. So like, when it comes to marketing, I know quite a bit. My dad was a salesman for many stores and stuff. I won't get into detail about that. But having experienced what like marketing was like through him, as well as like the people online and creators and stuff I've already experienced with marketing, I've found that like if you want to market a product, you should never put it next to products that are going to be better.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
movies especially. There was, I think, one movie that went to theaters that bombed only because it went next to like 2 like sequels.
Mm-hmm.
It went next to like, I think it was like Maze Runner 2 or like fucking another Harry Potter movie that came out. And like it was such a good movie, but it did so awful.
Yeah.
And it was because nobody wanted to watch it.
And that's the thing. Is like EA kind of like willingly screwed over. It's Respawn is the company that developed the game. They also did the Star Wars Fallen Order, which is also pretty cool.
That's actually a really good game
Yeah.
too. That one was really well done.
They're great developers.
Yeah, they've
It's
done
just-
a few other games too.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank.
I am too. I remember their symbol, but I can't remember
Yeah.
what they've done.
Anyway, cool developers.
Yeah, very
They
cool.
got screwed over by EA.
Be cool.
And then
Hey,
when-
Respawn, if you ever want like, sponsor us.
Some
If you're
voice
somehow
actors.
watching us,
You want someone who makes music?
I was gonna say there's 2 musicians here and at least 1 voice actor. I'm pretty
I
sure
do
he
sound
could do
design.
some weird shit.
Yeah, I do sound design.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Anyone actually who's a game developer, even if you're new and upcoming and can't pay me, I'm looking for any kind of voice acting work. I'm serious. I can do a SpongeBob impression.
Okay.
A really good one. I'm trying to sell myself. You know
I-
what I mean? I'm
I
trying
know
to be
what
my
you- I
own
know-
pimp. Oh, I got a joke for you. Did you know nowadays is the only time you can get shot for saying penny for your thoughts?
I don't understand.
Because pimps charge more than a penny.
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah.
Ah, that's good. See, the joke is the way you spell thought is THOT instead of THOUGHT. I hope you put the letters on screen so you can thoroughly explain that to people.
I think you got it, man.
Okay, cool. I don't think you need it then.
I'll think about it.
And today's letter of the day is the letter
Thought.
thought.
It's the 30th letter of the alphabet.
That's right. It's the absolute best letter.
That is what we call the plutonium of letters.
plutonium of letters.
I don't know, man.
To be honest, my brain, with the alcohol in my system, heard leather and not letter. So I was like, the plutonium of leathers. What?
Oh, there's like only so many kinds of leather you can make, though, man.
So there's 2. There's leather and pleather. Cheers to the 2 types of leather you can make.
I just noticed we were both holding a drink, and I was like, fuck it.
That's really funny. Wait, I didn't see you tap the table that time.
I didn't. I don't like this place. No, I'm kidding. That's some shit. No,
Is it
I'm
haunted?
No, it's the
Oh.
only reason it's slightly haunted is because sometimes we get mail from the previous homeowners.
No.
That's like the most haunted it is. It's like, who's Jacob? Fucking throw that in the trash.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
No,
I'm nice. I put it back in the mailbox, throw the mail flag up. I'm like, this isn't my mail.
I'm pretty sure
I
we've
live in a trailer park, so like I have like 50 mailboxes next to each other, so I get people's mail all the time by mistake.
we I think my brother, who is the actual current homeowner, I think he just forwards the mail to them because he knows where they ended up.
Oh, okay.
So cool shit. But
That's nice.
yeah. But oh fuck me, I just touched the mic stand.
I saw
Oh
the
no,
spike.
I really like this home. It's nice, I got all of my stuff in this one big room that I have, and I can film videos with the window backdrop, and
It's nice.
it's cool, man.
You guys want to see what's behind the window? Comment like 100 comments about it, and we'll probably show you.
Comment 100 comments and we'll dox me. No, we're not gonna do that.
Let's say if we open that, I'm pretty sure they'll figure out where you are using Google Maps.
Yeah, I don't want that.
You know what? You know what we could do? We could put a green screen behind.
I'm planning on that.
Yeah, and then we can open the blinds, and then people will just put whatever we want on the green screen. It'd be like anywhere we want. All right, guys. Today we're in. Oh shit! Is that lava?
Oh, I found I think it's like a 5x8 green screen. It was like $30. I'm like, I can just put some fucking hooks in the middle of my, height of my windows and just
literally like looking at 2 hooks right now that you could totally fucking use.
But it has to be 8 feet this way and 5 feet this way. I don't know if that'll reach all the way to the ground.
Hold on. Oh, I gotta stand up. I'm like 5'11". Okay, yeah. It'll touch like there.
See, but then I'm pretty sure that's still in the frame, and then it'll look very strange.
Then you just buy a green sheet and put it there.
It's not the same.
It's almost the same.
It's close enough.
Honestly,
You're right.
though, you should just like buy one that's longer.
But then they cost more.
What? Just buy one off of Wish. It's not like you need the stands anyway. It comes with all that extra shit, but you know the extra shit's not gonna work out. That fucking piece of fabric.
Yeah.
You could just go buy a roll of fucking green fabric and do it yourself.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm so disdained about that. I'm just like, no, man.
No, man. That's like a whole $10 I gotta spend on a roll of fabric when I can spend
a lot of work.
$100 on an actual green screen.
I'm not gonna spend $100. One I found was $30, and it came with like the fucking metal piece that it can roll onto. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway,
where are we going with this?
Last episode, we had a question. We never even got to
we never touched it.
Like that's probably going to be the
We're
one.
We're almost at the halfway mark for this episode, and we have yet to fucking.
We should touch that question.
We should.
We should assault it verbally.
Hold on.
Do you remember the question?
Yeah.
Oh, is it broken?
No, it's
Okay. Hey guys, it's fine.
This is the question. We're gonna touch it. We're gonna verbally assault it.
Fuck you!
And
wait,
we're
listen
gonna.
for it. Maybe it listens back.
It's not.
I was trying to see if.
Oh
yeah. All right. Anyway.
I was like, this isn't like Alexa or some shit. One more fun story before we touch this question for real. I don't know why I held that up when I said that, but we were watching a YouTube video, and I don't remember what it was off the top of my head, but someone making a comedy bit asked Alexa a question, and then we heard from we're in our living room, watching the big TV right there, and we heard from somewhere beyond the living room, past the hallway, we heard Alexa answering a question, and we were like, it was me and my brother, and we're like, I don't have an Alexa thing. Do you have an Alexa thing? He's like, no, I don't. And so I got up, and I started walking into one of our roommates' rooms, and I looked around, and I was like, I don't think he has one either, but I don't know. And then as I was walking back, I heard it answering the question from me to you. And I turned. Our goddamn thermostat has Alexa built into it. So you can ask it to, turn the air down or whatever. And it kept going. The comedy skit brought up another Alexa thing. And we looked, and we were just like, it's the fucking thermostat, bro. What the fuck?
That's amazing.
We lost our minds because when we were growing up, our parents have had the same thermostat in their house as long as we've been alive.
Right.
That thing is so old that it was once white and now it's yellow.
Oh yeah,
it's fucking gnarly.
I've had one of those.
And so we looked and we're like, when we first moved in, we're like, oh shit, the thermostat's touchscreen. That's pretty cool. That's new and innovative and modern, even though it was probably made in 2012.
Yeah.
But then we found out it had Alexa on it, and we were like, we have so many questions for you.
Honestly, I actually, for Christmas, before we touch that question, for Christmas, before I left one of my jobs to work at a same job, different place, at a different city, because I was moving, the people held a Christmas party. And it was a restaurant I worked at, and one of the regulars that came in held a Christmas party for all the employees of that restaurant.
Oh, that's cool.
Well before Christmas, because we didn't have Christmas off.
Right.
So if anyone knows what restaurant I'm talking about, you probably know where I was.
It's a 24-hour restaurant.
And it works all holidays. Anyway,
a lot of people outside of this area won't know.
You're right. A lot of people would not understand, but that's okay.
That's all
the
right.
comment section will have it. They'll understand after that. But so one of the regulars got us all to go to like a Mexican place to give us like buy our entire dinner. Everyone. There were like 50 people. He paid for everyone's food.
That's fucking awesome.
By himself. I was like, I love this dude. He was super nice on top of that. Like he was just a really good guy. He was really funny. And like he was an asshole, but he was a funny asshole that only like made sarcastic jokes and wasn't serious if he made fun of you.
Gotcha.
Like kind of how I am. But like older, like a lot older.
So
Super
you when
sweet
you grow
guy.
up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Super sweet guy. Awesome guy. Spent his money on others because he was really nice. He actually bought me a pair of work pants because I showed up to work in different colored pants.
Okay.
It was nice.
That's pretty sick.
Anyway,
yeah.
so at this Christmas party, at the very end of it, he announced that we were having a pop quiz, a Christmas quiz. And he asked us all Christmas questions about different types of like Christmas carols, Christmas stories, and stuff about, you know, Christianity and things like that.
See, I was going to ask if it was all
Some of it
stuff,
had Christianity because, of course, Christmas is supposed to be about Christians, even though it was a pagan holiday to begin with. But that's beside the point. Point is, me not being a Christian, won. I won, and I got to the top prize, which was 2 items. A Fitbit, which my boyfriend took because he wanted it. He was like, oh, I've always wanted one of these. I never wanted to buy one, though, because I knew they were a waste of money. And I was like, cool. The Amazon Alexa is mine. And I have a little Amazon Echo Dot.
Nice. Okay.
And we have the bitch hooked up. And we make her play music more than anything.
Yeah.
But if we have questions that are just general questions, we usually ask her all the time. And most of the time, it's, can my dog eat this? Can my cat eat this?
Right.
Is this safe to feed to my pet?
I got to preface. If at any point we alerted your Alexa speaker, tough.
Leave a like. That's the
Yeah,
challenge.
leave a
If we alerted Alexa, tell me to leave a like. And you're welcome if it went off.
Good shit. All right,
Anyway,
you ready?
what is this?
This is the question.
Is it actually? Like, do I press it?
We're going to touch together.
Okay.
What makes you happy, man?
What?
What makes you happy?
Oh, no,
That's
I'm
the
depressed. What does this mean?
Oh, no.
I'm just playing.
What are some things that just, lighten up your day a little bit?
Honestly, though, like, to be honest, what really makes me happy is music and knowing, like, whenever I, like knowing that, like, my friends are okay. Like, I can message a friend and they message me back. That actually makes me, like, really happy. Mm-hmm. And, like, I've expressed this to my friends, especially the ones that have been suicidal in the past. Like, if I hit them up and they actually message me back, it makes me really happy. 1, because they still like me and they message me back. Yeah. 2, because, like, I know they're still alive. It's kind of a weird world we live in right now.
Yeah.
And it's also, like, a lot of shit goes down. And I want to make sure they're okay. So them being happy, being able to listen to music, and honestly, playing games. Like, my boyfriend also. But, like, that's obvious. I wouldn't be with them if it wasn't like that. Also, I think, honestly, another one would be my Chihuahua, my little pet. His name is Kenai. He's so sweet.
Okay.
He's, like, the sweetest little thing. He's always in my stream somehow or another, either bumping my mic or annoying the hell out of me while I'm running away from killers on Dead by Daylight. It's just absolutely the highlight of my life is realizing what kind of a shit person I started out to be, and I changed myself only because I wanted to make sure my dog was happy.
Oh.
So, like, I changed for the better because I wanted my animal to have a good life.
Hey,
but at the same time,
cheers to that, man.
Cheers to that. He's not the only reason. Or the only thing to make me happy.
Yeah.
But what makes you happy?
I mean, the music one is a good, like, solid point. I think that's a good reason why we're friends to this day, to this point.
Yeah.
I have a similar one. Because I work on music quite a bit, I've come to realize that working on it does make me really happy, not just, like, having it around or whatever. But I broadened it a little bit because when we started doing this, and Yo-Yo and I will eventually start to talk on this if we ever get to take a Tuesday off together, but I kind of realized, like, I wanted to just be more productive over the course of 2020, and been hard considering the outside world is fucking garbage.
Absolutely.
But it's like it's not just like, oh, I finished a song and I'm really happy about it. It's like I finished a podcast, I finished a book, I finished just the fact that I'm like
You're writing a
completing
book?
things. What's that?
You wrote a book?
No, I read a book.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I
Like,
thought you wrote a book. I was like, you finished writing a book?
no. I would like to in some form. Probably I'd start with like a short story or something. Just to-
like, if you ever are interested in that kind of thing, my boyfriend writes a lot. He's a really good writer too. He totally proofread your shit and help you like make sure it's good, and also give you a lot of pro tips to help yourself, so you wouldn't have to ask other people.
Right.
If you're a writer out there, I got a pro tip for you. Always read what you wrote out loud to yourself, because you will find a mistake that way.
Yeah.
Always, 100% of the time. I did not believe this until I tried it myself, because I was a pretty avid writer in high school. I wrote a lot of porn, a lot of fan fiction. Fanfiction.net still exists. You can not find what I wrote on there anymore because I deleted all of my writings. But you can find my account on there still. It's the exact same name I'm using right now, Clyde A. Saurus.
Sick.
Plugging
Weird.
that, even though there's nothing on it.
Yeah, weird thing to go off of, but
Yeah.
no, I think just like the idea of like just completing a project makes me really happy.
Oh, dude, that's actually something I agree with.
Yeah, it's a good feeling where it's just like, man, like I got this done, and I especially creative shit where it's like I can say like, look at this thing that I made, look at this thing that I made.
Whoa! Look at me! Look at me! You're a
Look at-
thing
look at
we
him.
made.
This whole thing that you're watching right now, I did this. You did this too. We did this.
All I did was talk. He did most of the work, but I'm still here,
That's true.
so that matters.
Yeah. You're
Otherwise, he'd be talking to himself, a.k.a. just you. How does that make you feel? Would you like to be alone with him? Because I would. He won't let me do anything, though, so it's not that big a deal.
odd timing for the rain to stop as soon as you started saying that. I was like, oh man, it's like thundering outside. That's kind of nuts. And then you started saying that and it just died. I was like, now there's not even rain to hold the silence. It's like, nope, it is dead quiet in here.
Man.
But yeah, that feeling of like completing a project is always a big one for me, and that's why I got into doing like the podcasts and the tier lists and shit like that, because it's just like, you know what, I just want to be able to say that I did this, and it has not worn off on me yet. We are, this is the 4th Tuesday we've taken off,
Yeah.
and we are releasing the 8th tier list.
Dude, if I keep taking these Tuesdays off, I'm going to get fired from my job.
You get fired from my day job for this. We actually record on different days.
Shh, don't tell my boss.
It's like, we actually record on Saturdays. It's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be working right now. It's like, oh, so that doesn't matter at all.
That doesn't matter? Oh, shit.
Cheesy as fuck answer. My girlfriend makes me extremely happy.
Yeah. I mean, of course, significant others, if you're still with them, make you happy.
Yeah.
Even if they make you miserable, it's always because they care about you. Or at least some of them. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming back, Thunder. Jesus Christ.
Perfect timing.
I was going to say,
Hey,
perfect time for
is
the
that
rain to
still...
come back.
If it's green, is
Oh,
it still on?
It's not recording.
Hey,
Audio is still going.
hey, so you can hear me right now, but don't worry, you'll be able to see me in just a moment. We're figuring out what's wrong, technical difficulties, but I'm going to still talk.
Oh.
Did you fill up the memory card?
I filled up the memory card.
Oh boy, here we go, guys. I guess we're switching to audio only for a bit.
Yep. Nope. Just for forever.
Just for forever. I'm cool.
For the rest of this episode,
For
at
the
least.
rest of this episode. So the rest of this episode is not going to matter what I look like or what I do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here and take off my pants.
I'm going to take the mic off the stand and just walk around like a game show host.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Hello and welcome to Take a Tuesday Off with me, Clyde A. Saurus, and Teller Morose. Come on down, our special guest, Smirnoff Ice Screwdriver and Smirnoff Ice Peach Bellin.
The fuck? Bellany.
Bellany.
Bellini?
Bellini?
Anyway, I will be,
Anyway.
as Teller Morose, I will be playing the role of Smirnoff Ice Peach Bellini.
Oh, you're going to have to lower. You're going to have to lower the fuck out of what I just did. Look at that. Oh, that looks gross.
Oh, that looks
You're
nice,
fucking
man.
welcome.
That looks great. I'll automate it a little bit. Yeah, I just realized I need to take some shit off the fucking camera. I was just gonna point out too, the fucking picture that you guys can't see because it's audio only now. That was my girlfriend's anniversary gift to me, and it was the sweetest fucking thing I've ever seen.
nice.
Yeah, and it's like on canvas, like it's not. Just
I know.
I
I noticed that. I was
it's not
like, "What is
paper.
that texture?"
Yeah.
I was like, "That looks like canvas paper." No way, but it is. That's
and
dope.
my dumbass, like I pulled it out and I thought it was a picture frame because I didn't feel the back of it.
Oh,
So I was like, oh, it's like a little picture frame. That's nice. We could put pictures of us together. She's like, turn it around, you fucking idiot. And I turned around, I was like, oh shit, this is a million times cooler. It's like, I'm just.
That's funny as hell. So
I need to censor that word, don't I?
No, because you used the musical term. You didn't say the other version in a musical term to educate you guys.
I'm just gonna censor all of it. No, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna make sure I say it 50 more times.
Please.
Is a musical term which
God,
means
I
to
will
slow
turn
down.
your microphone off. But yeah, I'm going to censor all of those so that no one knows what.
Okay. Anyway, it's if you look up the term to quiet down in music, you'll see what we're talking about. He's gonna censor me sadly, but that's okay because you know what?
Cut all of this out. I don't know, man. I'm
Don't
nervous
cut the whole thing out.
I'm nervous now.
You're nervous. It's not the.
She didn't actually call me that. In all fairness,
No, she did not.
no.
I
She probably
guarantee
called me dumbass, which
Honestly, it's almost the same.
she's the real Red Foreman of the family.
Yep. That sounds like it. I'll put a boat in your ass. That was a terrible Red Foreman
It kind of
impression.
was, but at the same time, I kind of liked your. Like, I want to see like a weird parody where he just has your voice instead.
Oh, you want me? I can.
I'll be
do
the
that
role
with
of-
the magic of editing.
I'll be the Eric of the family, and we'll just act out a scene where I'm just a poorly.
I mean, we don't have any
poorly made
visuals
Eric.
going on right now. We can just throw up pictures of these guys and do it right now.
That's true.
Eric, get down here now.
Oh jeez, what's going on, Dad? That's my Eric Foreman.
That's like a Morty impression.
Hey
Jesus
man,
Christ.
I was going for a really fucked up version of that
That's
70s
like
show.
Rick.
Oh jeez, Rick, I don't know about this. Oh, I can't do that fucking.
Honestly, I used to be able to do it pretty well. I can't do it right now because I'm just laughing my ass off. That was really fucking funny. But I can do a pretty decent impression of Morty when I'm trying really hard. I can't right now. Too much alcohol.
2 bottles is too many.
2 bottles is too many.
Oh, cheers to that.
Cheers to 2 bottles.
We both pointed at the camera when we did that. The camera's off, dude. I could literally just turn this shit off and just not even think about it anymore. And,
You know, honestly though, we'd still look at it and pretend like it's still going on.
oh yeah.
It's
I
totally
could be
what I feel
staring into the fucking camera's soul right now. You guys would never know.
like. Yeah, you guys can't see shit.
Well, we really botched this one, didn't we?
Oh yeah, man. Look, I'm tweaking my nipples and you can't even see it.
We barely even talked about what makes us happy.
No, I covered pretty much everything that makes me happy. Very
I got-
short, but like, you know,
I got
short, sweet, and simple.
I got a list of 2, and I barely got into the second one. My girlfriend makes me happy. She's very wonderful and sweet, and just absolute perfection. And yes, I am one cute motherfucker when it comes to relationships.
He's absolutely precious. I wish he was gay.
Tough.
That's really tough. It's really tough to turn someone gay.
Art makes me really happy, not in like the musical sense, but in like the physical sense.
Oh.
Visual art. My buddy just showed me some paintings he was making, and that just really inspired me, even though they were kind of goofy looking, and I liked them.
I was about to say, they were pretty cool. You showed me those.
They were cool as shit.
Yeah, they were pretty dope.
And if he has like an Instagram for his art, or if he wants me to plug any of his shit, I'll just go ahead and put it in the description. I'm still doing fucking signs to the camera. Why am I like this? Why am I? Oh, there it goes. It just turned off. Cool.
Oh, fantastic. So now we won't even see a glowing light.
Yeah. We won't even know if we're peaking audio. I mean, we can just look to our right and we'll see some fucking...
I was about to start screaming some Linkin Park lyrics, but then I was like,
oh, but that'll get us...
really don't feel like
Don't do that, man. That shit is bananas, and don't sing that either, because that's some copyright shit, and even though we don't make money off of this, don't do it, or I swear to God I'm gonna scream, because we're trying to play on YouTube's side here, and I don't want anything that's copywritten to be placed in here. I swear to God.
Are you ready, kids?
Jesus Christ. We're trying to do... By the way, my new album will be coming out within the next couple of weeks. You should definitely go check it out.
That's right. Stare them in the soul. They can't see you.
Yeah. Bananas.
Bananas.
I just spelled it. There's no rhythm or melody involved in that.
You do realize that if you're singing something as a cover of whatever it is, it's not a copyright issue, right? You can claim that back.
You need a performance royalty to perform other people's songs. I should be fine because we don't make money on this channel because I haven't put the location for us.
If it's less than 15 seconds, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, cool.
You didn't know that?
Crawling.
Frosty. No, I'm kidding.
Just start fucking nailing. Just
15 seconds.
Someone's
15-second song. Let's go.
Someone's gonna just block this whole video worldwide for one of those.
Oh, dude, that'd be really...
Probably Frosty, if I'm honest. That guy's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's such a dick. He claims all of my fucking covers. That's why you guys never see any of my covers on my channel, only my memes, because Frosty, every time I put one up, even if it's not his song, he claims it anyway, and I can't get it back because like Frosty's sucking the dick of whoever the fuck's in YouTube's
Frosty
office
just
right now.
owns like UMG or some shit. He's just the big record label. It's just a hat on a fucking block of ice, and he's like, I'm trying to survive out here. Let's get Post Malone on our record label now. I think that's some UMG shit. I don't know.
Man, I just did a cover of Post Malone too.
He's just like fucking like, what is
Got
that
his
character from The
greedy-ass
Simpsons?
hands.
Mr. Burns. Where he's
Oh,
like,
Mr. Burns.
excellent. Yeah.
Excellent.
That guy, my dad used to say that all the time whenever something was going wrong. Excellent. I'm like, you're scaring me a little bit, man.
I used to when I was younger, I did impressions of Mr. Burns all the time. Because I absolutely loved his character, and I thought his voice was so simple.
It's so creepy, but it's so like
You want to hate him, but at the same time you kind of respect him.
it's the it makes me laugh because to me it is the truest form of what a rich person really sounds like.
Yeah.
Just imagine like even like quote unquote nice people. I did air quotes even though the camera's off. Like the nice rich people. That like, you know, I don't know who's a nice rich guy.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves sounds like Mr. Burns in my head because he's rich. I don't know what it is. It's just like
Shaquille O'Neal.
He's in Bill and Ted, and he's just over there like, excellent. It's like,
He's
it's
sitting
just-
there like, party on! Excellent. Party on. Excellent.
By the way, did you see they're making another Bill and Ted movie?
Yes, I'm so
It,
excited.
it looks good.
Bill
It
and
looks
Ted
actually
3,
pretty good.
man. A most excellent adventure.
I'm excited for that.
I'm so excited. I loved Bill and Ted 1. Bill and Ted 2 was okay. It wasn't the best, but I couldn't hate it.
I saw the second one before I saw the first.
Really?
Yeah, because Please Act Casual. Well, I went to his house like a long time ago, and he's like, "Yo, check out Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey with me." And it's like fucking the Grim Reaper's there for some reason. They're playing Battleship, and like none of the shit made sense because I was sober.
Yeah. It's like the worst way to watch Bill and Ted.
Yeah, I know. that was the thing. But like
any kind of influence
yeah.
is great for Bill and Ted. Drunk, stoned, on acid, whatever you want to do. If it's illegal, please don't do it. I don't condone it. But like, shit, man. It's got to
Bill
live a
and Ted,
little.
you know?
It's Bill and Ted.
I can't get drunk anymore, I learned. So it's just like,
Man,
I guess I gotta go like break some laws. No, it sucks.
It sucks.
Just
Go
probably
cold turkey for like a year.
No, it's like a weirdly dark reason, but I started taking medication, and it negates my
Oh.
medication. So then it's like I don't get drunk, I just get kind of angry. It's like, fuck.
That's pretty much what drunk is. It's kind of
No.
Hold on, you're German.
Yes.
Enough said.
I mean,
I don't have to make my point any further.
fair. It does take quite a bit for me to get drunk. I am probably as sober as the moment I woke up right now.
I'm a
But
little.
also, like, AJ, you're such a good guy, dude.
Dude, no joke. Okay, so fun story. When I was in high school, my senior year, so they did something at my school. I don't know if they do it at every school, but they call them senior plays, and they did them during the Christmas concert for marching for band in general. So band, chorus, and drama would all get together and do a fundraising show where they would sell tickets to parents to come and watch all the performing arts.
Okay.
And they would raise money for all three, places because they all were low budget, but
And-
they wanted to earn money and,
And they're
families watching their kids on stage. So,
Right. They're also all underfunded.
yeah, they're all very underfunded.
We won't get into that too far.
Especially where I live. Where I came from, however, it was one of the most funded places I ever had.
Huh.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I'm
Censor it.
Texas. You don't have to censor it.
Oh, yeah,
Texas
Texas is a big place.
Texas is a huge place. I'm
I
not
don't
going to
think
give you all
they'll
any
find your
specific,
family.
but Texas is big enough that Texas understands that arts are good for kids, and the area I lived in especially had a great funding from what I could tell because there not only was their instruments pre-bought, so you didn't have to have your own. They also had a big ass band room and practice rooms behind the band room.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's
you
cool.
would open a door. They built this my first year there, and the second year I was there, they had practice rooms built. So I went from just a band room to being able to walk past the office of the band director into a hallway full of small rooms to practice in.
That's fucking awesome.
With all soundproofing and everything. It was so well funded, and like my band directors were nothing to scoff at either. We went to the main, like when we went to one of the major cities and went to watch the Atlanta Orchestra in our town.
Shit.
As a fucking free like thing. Like we didn't have to pay a dime to go. They took us.
You saw the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra in Texas?
Yeah, they traveled.
Sick. That's fucking awesome. I thought they'd just make
No,
you see the fucking Texas ones.
No. Most orchestras will travel to other states as well because they want to make more money.
Oh, I knew that. I was just curious because I thought they'd be like hometown kind of shit. But...
No. They were very like, this is just music in general. And Atlanta had a big music scene, especially with classical music.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, the funding in Texas was better. It didn't mean that the music arts were better.
Right.
Just because the where I lived had orchestra as well as band. When I came out here, I couldn't just fucking play violin or anything. I had, there was only band, and then there was chorus, and anyway,
theater.
that's a whole different thing. But back to where I was, so my senior year, I was in a skit with a bunch of other people. I was also in band, so I had to switch from both.
Okay.
But in the skit, I was a drunk homeless man on a bus.
Hell yeah.
So I was the only person on stage who got to act ridiculous because everyone else was supposed to act scared because they're stuck on a bus in the middle of the highway.
Right.
And that's also really ironic because like a month later we had a really bad snowstorm and I actually got stuck on a bus in the middle of the highway on my way home.
You just
so me and my sister,
the entire play anyway.
Yeah, me and my sister literally made a joke about that when it happened. But nice. So like the entire play, I was supposed to act drunk. So when I first got the character, I was like Jack Sparrow drunk guy. And I was practicing on stage my drunkenness and trying to get a feel for how the show should be for me as a character while waiting after school for everything to happen because I don't want to take the bus home and then have my parents drive me back. I just wanted to stay and practice and make sure I had everything fine-tuned, all my lines memorized because I was so dedicated to my roles.
Yeah.
And so... as I was practicing, someone came up to me and gave me a lot of tips and pointers about how to act drunk. And I chalked it up to like maybe their dad being an alcoholic or something because, I was kind of a dick. But
that's fair in high school.
I didn't take their advice like at a scoff, like, what do you know? I actually like listened though to what they were saying and I toned it down because they were like, you're a little too cartoony. Not all drunks act like this. Like that's fine for like a movie, but like you're trying to act in a real life situation.
Right.
So you need to tone it back a bit, really emphasize the slur, but also make sure like, your stumbles aren't too much and things like that.
Yeah.
And it really honestly helped my performance in the end because by the end, don't worry, I'm watching the mic. I didn't spike it.
Okay. It just got me nervous.
The mic a little bit.
I'm sure it'll show, but it's fine.
It's beauty. Oh shit.
Okay.
Don't look on there.
What the fuck? No, you're good.
Anyway, so we did the performance, and of course, my favorite line of the whole thing I got to say, super fucking fake drunk because I couldn't actually drink. They gave me a real alcohol bottle, by the way, rinsed out. My teacher was smart, and he rinsed it out so there was no alcohol in it whatsoever and put a brown bag around it so he can make sure that it looked legit, but it wasn't legit.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then like I would swig from it once in a while, and I was like... my favorite line I ended up having to do was, "Oh, great. We're stuck on a bus in the middle of the highway. Fantastic. I'm almost out of booze." And it was like my favorite part. The favorite part of the show, I would say, was when we passed around actual like muffins. Mm-hmm. She was like, "I made these muffins for my family when I got there, but I guess we should all make sure we're eating fine." And then she passed around a tray of muffins. I took like 3. Like my character was drunk, so he's like, "I'm hungry as fuck right now." So I snatched up one, pretended to eat it, shoved it in my shirt, snatched up another, and was like, "Thanks," and then passed the tray. And then like shoved both in my mouth at the same time. I had a line like 2 seconds later and had to like...
I would have just said it with a mouthful of muffin.
It would have been funny, but no one would have been able to hear me because we weren't mic'd
Oh, yeah.
If we
that's
were
right.
mic'd up, I probably would have. But we weren't mic'd up, so I had to emphasize what I was saying
Right.
louder, which makes it a little more difficult when you're doing stage performances not mic'd up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can always portray what you're saying on so many more levels than just vocally.
Yeah.
You can also do it body language wise. Like, I'm drunk, so like as long as I'm like sloped and like slurred and like just, you know, you know how a drunk man acts. You've been there before. Probably been a while for you, but you've been there.
Yeah.
It was like really fun.
Fuck,
and it
how
was
am I supposed to get my chair?
even
It doesn't
better
matter.
was after the show, like after the entire show, I was outside just talking to friends, and people would approach me that I didn't even know, asking me what kind of alcohol I was drinking. And I showed them. I opened it up. I was like, "They're not in here." They're like, "You finished it?" And I said, "I never had any to begin with."
I never listen. You listen to me.
I didn't drink anything before
I think I peaked my mic just by.
Listen, man. I never.
What?
I never.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite compliments I get because one of my mom's friends was at that show, and she always tells my mom, like whenever she talks about me to my mom, she's always like, "He was so good in that play."
Aw.
Way back my senior year, and it makes me so happy to realize that like I was such a good performance that someone remembers it this long after high school.
Right.
So like the fact that that was like, you know, not only that, but my musical performance, people told me I should go on Broadway because I can sing in weird accents, you know? My first actual voice I ever made for a character was, "The mayor of who? I've just been elected, and upright behavior is thenceforth expected." And I had to sing in that voice. A lot of songs. Because I had a lot of songs to sing. Because I was a lead. But damn right, I made it work. It was a lot of fun.
That's good, man.
Yeah, man.
It's about that time.
About what time?
About that time.
Time for you to get a watch?
First of all,
Or maybe you should watch what you're saying.
anyway. No, I think we're gonna do a nice formal wrap up. I'm gonna say I apologize for the video cutting out. We will empty out the sound or the SD card and get it working again. The next Tuesday that we take off, we'll actually have to do some work for.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
It's okay though. Honestly though, I don't know. If you prefer it without the faces and stuff, let us know. I
I don't
don't
want to see our ugly
If you
mugs.
don't want to. No, it's not that we're ugly. It's just like some people prefer a podcast to be audio only. Some people like the visual stuff. We're not really doing a whole lot visually.
That's true.
Like if we included some props or shit like we could actually use other than this nice sticker table.
Hey, we had the question this round.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Maybe that wasn't in the video though. I don't know
Oh,
how
you're
long it's
right.
been.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We never really.
Man, we had-
I think it was recording when we first brought it in here, but I don't know if it was recording after.
We had the first visual gag of taking a Tuesday off, and it might not even fucking be in the.
Right, we touched. By the way, if that speaker wasn't in the video, the question wasn't in the video. Just imagine that thing we showed earlier, and then imagine us both touching it at the same time to get that question out.
That's exactly what it was.
It's pretty much exactly what it was. It was like pushing a button, and it was like, oh, that was easy.
Is that copywritten?
No, I don't think so.
I hope not.
I don't think Staples is around still. I think I don't know.
No, they're still around.
The ones out here all went bankrupt because nobody uses Staples where we live. They'd rather go to Walmart to get
It's
their
like
supplies.
they only sell fucking staples at Staples.
No, it's office supplies and school
They sell like
supplies.
office
It's so
chairs
bad.
and
But not a lot. Like honestly, when I went to Staples, it was like once in a blue moon, and it was just to see if they were cheaper than Walmart. Surprise, surprise, they weren't. I'm
Yeah,
not
so fuck
sponsored by
Staples.
Walmart. Fuck Staples and fuck Walmart and fuck corporations because I'm an angry teen. I'm not even angry anymore.
anyway, that's us cheersing a couple times.
Yeah.
We do got to wrap this up a little bit though.
All right,
I wanna say
I'll lay a fly beat for you so you can wrap it up. All right, ready?
okay. Thank you for watching us take a Tuesday off, and we really appreciate you guys' support. Hopefully, this will go a little bit further than where we have been taking it, which is very minimal. We want to do a little bit more with the show, but we're talking about it as we go. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week.
All right, now it's your turn to wrap it up.
Yo, my name is Clyde A. Saurus. It was great to be here. I hope to see you next week, and I hate my beer. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
That went on too long.
deuce the fuck out.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up my mic stand way over here. I don't have to do this because the camera's not on anymore, but I'm just walking with the whole mic stand.
Take these downstairs when we go jam with other people.
Yeah. It'll be fine.